Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to change the oil in your Mk7 or Mk7.5 GTI. First things first, you're going to need a jack to get the car off the ground, of course, and then you're going to need to have bought an oil change kit or to have gone out and gotten 6 liters of oil of your choice from your local auto parts store and a filter and a new drain plug. And then of course you're going to need something to dump the oil in, be that an old bucket. I have a pan here. Really anything that you can stick oil in. Of course you're gonna need an old rag for cleaning things up around the drain plug and whatnot. As far as tools, you need kind of a medium to small screwdriver and then a ratchet with a 1 1/4 socket to get the oil filter off. And then of course a funnel to get the oil back in. And last but not least, jacks to put the car on. Okay guys, so as you see here, you're going to want to get the car off the ground. You don't need to do all 4 corners for this, you're just going to want to get the front up. So get it up, get on the jacks. Next thing you're going to want to do is pop the hood so that we can get the engine cover off. It's just a little plastic cover you find on these. Pops off really easy, 4 corners, you just lift straight up. At first it might be kind of tight if it's a newer car, but just lift straight up. Nothing crazy, it'll come off. And then now we got the car off the ground, we've got the engine cover off. You're gonna want to get under there and find the drain plug. It's on the Mk7, there's a plastic oil pan and the drain plug points straight backward, little plastic drain plug. You're gonna want to make sure you get the screwdriver deep in there to the middle hole so you're not just spinning around in there, and pop that out and start draining the oil. Next thing you're gonna want to do is get up top, take your 1 1/4 socket and pop the oil filter off. The cover should come off with the filter in it, but if it doesn't, as you see here, no big deal, just yank it out. And then the next step is you're going to want to take the O-ring off of the cover. It's hard to see, you might not know it's there. So you got to get probably a tiny screwdriver and just get up under it and yank that off. There's a new one, there should be a new one in your oil filter box. Once you've got the new O-ring installed, you can go ahead, stick the new filter into the cover. I like to put it numbers facing up, and then you just reinstall the cover with the filter in it. Now this only really needs to be hand tight, but as you can see in the video, I just take the ratchet to it and give it a little double check, give it a 1/4 turn. Okay, now that the oil filter's reinstalled, you're going to want to get back under the car and clean up the area around the drain plug and get the new one and get that installed. It should go in relatively easy. It's a bit tricky with the plastic. You're going to want to make sure you have a tight fitting screwdriver. If you do, it should go in no problem. Okay, now that we have the drain plug reinstalled, it's time to put in the new oil. As you can see here, I went for the Liqui-Moly 5W40 High Tech. That's just my personal preference. The car's capacity is 5.5 liters. So most kits will come with 6 liters of oil. And then you want to just throw in the whole 5 liter. And then as you can see here, I take the last liter and kind of put a little in and check. And try to get it where it's almost full on the stick before you start it. There's 2 curls on the dipstick. You're gonna want to measure between those as to whether it's full or not. The dimpled area, I try to get it to the top of that before I start it and get it hot, which is what I do here. I get the oil in, and then while I'm getting it off the jacks, I let the car warm up, get the oil through the motor, and once it's good and hot, the oil is all up inside the motor. It usually brings it down the stick a little bit, and from there you can add as you see fit to get it higher up on the dipstick. But that's about it. As long as you have no leaks, the oil's on the stick in the proper fill area, you've changed your oil. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.